Hey guys, it's Rebecca. Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. Today's video is going to be my third or fourth update, I don't remember, for my project 10 pan. This is a rolling project in which I'm working on 10 items, and every time I have an empty, I roll one in, and it's been exciting around here. This update, this time around, I have 3 empties. Last month I had 4, so I'm doing pretty good. I don't think for next update I'll have any, but it's still exciting. So without any more rambling, I'm just gonna get started with the empties. So something that you guys would have seen already because of my Instagram is I finished my Franken bronzer that I made with my Aurora Glow Kit and eyeshadows and all that stuff. This is all empty. I'm glad that I used it up and I wasn't just like a total loss. And I'm glad that it's done because it didn't look very good. It looked kind of muddy. If I were into contouring, I think it would have looked better, but I used it as a bronzer, so I think it was just too cool toned for that, but it doesn't matter. I used it up, it's done, and I'm happy about that. The next thing that I finished was a facial spray. It's from e.l.f. This is the Stay All Day Blue Light Micro Setting Mist. I enjoyed this one. This one was nice. Like, the mister was nice, but honestly, I don't think it did anything for my makeup at all. My makeup would be breaking down towards the end of the day. Did nothing to avoid mask lines because I still wear a mask at work. Last update, I was way down here, so I only had this little bit to work on, so no big surprise there that I used it up. And then last but not least, I finished up my body spray from Body Fantasy's Signature. This was in the scent Sweet Berry Fantasy. Last update, I was up here and I used all this up. This smells nice. It was a very nostalgic scent for me. My sister sent it to me as an inside joke that we have in regards to this particular scent. So it was nice. I'm glad I got to use it up, and I have another body spray out of my collection. I'm glad I didn't bring any more in. Like, technically this came in, but it also left in this year, so I think we're okay with that. So the rest of the items have some progress, and unfortunately most of them you can't tell the progress, so I'm sorry about that. The first thing that I'm going to talk about is my stupid eyeliner. It's still working. You guys, this only has 1 ml. I'm gonna actually, this next month, I'm gonna keep track of how many times I use it, because I feel like I use it at least 4 times out of the week, 4 out of the 6 times that I wear makeup, and it still performs really, really well. Like, what the heck? If I haven't mentioned, this is the Sex Kitten eyeliner from Tarte. It has a little cute little kitten on the top there, but this guy is still like kicking. It looks like new. I don't know what kind of sorcery is going on with this one, but that's that. Then I have my MAC Painterly Paint Pot. It's for items like this that I wish I had a scale so you guys could know the progress, could see the progress, because if I show it to you guys like this, you can't really tell progress, but I know there's a ton of progress. Before the product came all the way up, and as you guys can see, I started clearing out the sides of the jar here and here, maybe not here so much, but I've been able to clean up the edges of the jar. Whenever I put my finger in here to apply it to my eyes, it rubs the edges of the container. So I know I'm getting down in there deeper, but you guys are not gonna see any significant progress until you guys see the bottom of the jar on the center of the jar. So I'm sorry, but I promise I'm still using it. I promise I do every single day. Then the last thing that you guys can't really tell progress on is a liquid lipstick, and it's the Stila Stay All Day liquid lipstick in the color Patina. This is a full size. You guys can maybe see how it kind of looks clear here, like a weird mark. If I do this, you guys can see, I hope you guys can see the marking there. Thank you, car. But I mean, this has kind of quite a bit of product. It has, how much product? Oh no, it doesn't. It has 3 mLs. I don't know why I thought this had like maybe like 6 or 7 mLs, maybe even 8. But no, this is mostly packaging, probably, if it only has 3 mLs. I mean, yeah, look at that. Look at all that plastic around. So yeah, there doesn't have much product. But I use this when I go to work. I apply it on my lips, and I only apply it once a day. I need to do a better job about applying it more often. And it's easier for me to wear liquid lipsticks when I'm at work because they don't move around with my mask. So that's that one. Speaking of products that move around under your mask, is this lipstick, and it's the Revolution lipstick in the color F-Bomb. This I have progress on, and I hope you guys can see it. I have made quite a bit of progress. Unfortunately, this is one of those lipstick designs that get kind of trippy, because as you guys can see, this why do I have lipstick on my forehead? My lord. As you guys can see, this bullet is it kind of goes up like this, and then it's at a slant right there, but the bullet itself doesn't keep the shape of the bullet packaging. Does that make sense? Like, if you look at it from this side, that's how much of progress I have, but if you look at it from this side, I have a lot more progress. It's like the bullet itself kind of rotates as I've been applying it. So if I lower the bullet to match the container, that's what it looks like on this side, but on the other side, it's way up higher. It's like as I'm progressing through the bullet, the shape is rotating, or it looks, I don't know, it's weird. If you guys see it from this side, you guys see how uneven that is. Like the peak of the bullet and the peak of the container don't match up. So I'm just gonna use it until I can no longer use it. But I did make progress, don't get me wrong. I did make a little bit more progress. It's a red bold lipstick. I don't wear it every day, so it's hard to make fast progress on this way. So I'm still working on it. It's working. There you go. Next, I have a cream eyeshadow pencil. This is from the Sephora collection. This is the, I don't know what it's called because, oh, okay, no, I don't know. It's all been sharpened out. So this is where I'm at right now. Last update, maybe I'm like way down here. Hold on. I think I had it like way down here. But last update, you could still see the word Sephora on the pencil. And now I think I was at the R, if I'm not mistaken. And now I am at the little stick of the P. I almost sharpened out the P completely, but it's right there. So I really enjoy this color. I wear it mainly as an eyeliner. I don't really use it as a base. And it looks nice. I enjoy it. I think these products from Sephora are really good quality, and it doesn't budge. It doesn't like run or smear. It's really good. I have a ton. I bought a ton last year. I think I bought like 8 or 9 last year when they went on clearance, 40% off. So I have a ton. Then next I have a face powder. This is from e.l.f. It's the Camel Powder Foundation. And last time when I put it in this project, it was brand new. You could still see the e.l.f. Camel imprint on the powder, and I have been able to rub that completely off. No pan or anything yet, but I'm glad that I was able to at least wear that off. This unfortunately is way too light for me. I wish I buy everything online. I really don't buy makeup in person, so whenever I buy things that are supposed to be my skin tone, I really go by the descriptions that the products say. So for e.l.f. tends to be a little bit lighter in color, like darker in color, I should say. If I go medium, usually I buy medium skin products, but if I go medium on e.l.f. products, they tend to be a little bit more dark. So I tend to go to the light section of the products, and I tend to products that are light for neutral or warm skin tones fit me really well. So this color is the light 205N, which is a neutral shade. So I figured it would match me well because I think that's what the description was for neutral skin tones. And so I figured it would match me well, but unfortunately it's too light. It looks kind of ashy on me. So the way that I've been using this one is just to set my blush. Remember, you guys, I'm working on a cream blush. And I set it with powder. I was using the Rimmel Stay Matte powder to set it on my face, but I decided to go with this one instead since since this doesn't really match me very well, so using it to blend out the blush has been working okay. So it might take me a little bit longer than I expected to get through this powder, but I'm glad that at least I can get some use out of it. I have used this all over the face, and then I've used like a bronzer all over my face to kind of, I guess, make me look a little better. But it's just too much, because then sometimes I feel like I overdo it, and so I just decided to just use it on my cheeks, and that's it. And then last but not least, I have this Ulla Henriksen Banana Bright Face Primer. I introduced this last month, and this is where I'm at right now. I definitely have made some progress. This was brand new when I first started it, so this definitely has gone down, like it's a pump, so it gets sucked in here every time I pump. I'm not a fan of this primer, to be honest. I feel like this also contributes to the fact that my makeup doesn't stay very well. So yeah, once I use it, I don't think I would repurchase. I'm glad that I purchased this at Marshall's, and I didn't pay full price for this. So yeah, don't like it, wouldn't necessarily recommend. So since I finished 3 items, I will be rolling 3 more in. And the first thing that I'm bringing in is just something to replace an item that I just finished, and that is a setting spray. This is from ColourPop, the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Setting Mist. This is another product that I'm like, about. I should just stick with the all-nighter always. I don't know why I feel the need to just keep trying other products when I know that that one is the best. Anyway, this is where I'm at right now, my starting line, and I have a lot to go. So I'm not a fan of it. Maybe it's not used for makeup setting spray. I mean, it says setting spray, so to me that's like to set your makeup, right? But can I use this like as part of my skincare routine at night? I don't know, let me know in the comments if I can do that, since it has hyaluronic acid. But yeah, that's this guy. Not impressed. Then I have a bronzer. Since I finished a fake bronzer, I decided to roll in a real bronzer, and I've been working on this guy. This is the NARS Laguna bronzer, and I forgot how much I love this bronzer. I mean, I already hit pan. This was not brand new. I had kind of started working on this last year. I used it a couple of times, and this wasn't part of my products I want to use up in 2022, but because I had started working on it, I kind of like threw it in there just in case. And so I was between either using the Bobbi Brown Bronze Shimmer Brick, the bronzer that comes in that face palette from Urban Decay that has that blush, highlighter, and bronzer, or this little one that I had already started working on. It didn't have like a lot of like usage, but I knew that I had started working on it, and I had thrown it in there. I was like, in case I need to use a bronzer. And so I decided I know I can finish this by the end of the year. I don't know if I can finish one of the other 2, so I was like, it's fine, I'll roll this one in, I'll finish it, and then I'll get a head start for next year on one of the other 2. So that was my thought process. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I feel like I'm gonna be very close to finishing my next update, because like I was telling you guys, sometimes when I wear this all over my face, I use a bronzer all over to kind of like match my skin tone. So we'll see where we end up with this guy for next update, but I'm excited to have a real bronzer in my collection again. And then last but not least, I decided to add a fragrance. This is the Marc Jacobs Mod Noir. I thought about just keeping this one forever, because Marc Jacobs likes to discontinue all my perfumes that I like from him. First was the original Marc Jacobs, the bottle that looks like a little tuxedo. And then now this one. Unfortunately, this one's not available anymore. And I might as well just get use out of it while it's still good. This is where I'm at right now. I marked it this way because if I put it like this, the product is somewhere up here and you can't see anything. So I am gonna be measuring it this way. And that's my starting line right there. So I'm really going to enjoy using this product. I thought about adding another body spray, because typically I finish one body spray every 3 months. That's how long they last me, but I was like, let me just enjoy this perfume, get it out of my collection. It's already been part of my collection, my perfume collection, for years, at least I think 3 years. And so it's time. I just love it. It's still super good. And hopefully I can find something just as good to replace it later on. Anyway, that's where I'm at with this project, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.